Hey guys, what's up? We're back for our midday live. I hope y'all are doing wonderful. We have some great things to catch you guys up today. I hope you guys are having a wonderful hump day. All right, we're almost through there, child. Let's get on into the live. Give me 1 second. Let's get on into it. Hey Rose, what's up? My mod is in the building. Thanks, Rose, for coming on in. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. All right, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right, so according to the Real Housewives of Atlanta Real fan page, Shamia is speaking out on her disdain and her hurt from her friendship with Portia. You guys saw it kind of unraveling this past season on Real Housewives of Atlanta. It doesn't seem that things have mended to where they are doing any better in their friendship because she's just recently spoken out. Okay, they have an over 20-year friendship and things have gone really bad between the two of them. So let's get into it. She says 20 years of friendship don't disappear overnight. Okay, she says, but hurt can cloud everything. This is her post. Okay. Gail West said, I caught a live. Yes, you are here. All right, so 20 years of friendship don't vanish overnight, but hurt piles up like dust on a picture frame. Said you don't see it until it's too much to wipe away. Says, I'm not here to erase the past. I'm here to protect what's left. So it sounds like Shamia is willing to move past all the differences that she and Portia have maybe been through or maybe going through in order to fix their 20 or over 20-year friendship. They've known each other since school, since grade school, all the way up. So sometimes as you grow up and become mature, you outgrow people, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that you can't be cordial, but sometimes friendships break up because you just don't be feeling that person, or that person just doesn't vibe with you anymore. And it's a shame that over 20 years are gone down the drain because two people have now grown and have gone their separate ways. But hey, I've always been the type of person to say, if it don't fit, don't force it. If a friendship doesn't fit me anymore, I'm not in the business of trying to force it or say, hey, because there've been so many years that have gone by, or how many years we've been friends, that I'm going to try to make us be friends, even though things have gone in a toxic way. Now, sometimes when you're friends with somebody and you fall out, there are certain things that you just can't come back from. And it sounds like there's been a lot of tension and disappointment between Shamia and Portia. So I don't know the depths of their negativity in their friendship, but I do know if it's worth saving, if it's saving and it's worth saving, then try to do it. If not, don't force it, because things can be worse. And then you don't want somebody being fake just for the sake of trying to be your friend. You feel me? I don't like that fake stuff. Be yourself. Be yourself. Don't tiptoe around me. Like, what if you're feeling something, say it, because I'm that type. I don't hold back, honey. If I feel a certain way, you're gonna know it. So yeah, I feel like these two, if it don't fit, baby, just don't force it. Just don't force it. Okay, let's continue. All right, let's stop sharing. Moving on. All right, so as you guys know, Sha'Carri Richardson, track star with Sha'Carri Richardson, there's more videos surfacing from the altercation between she and her boyfriend, Christian Coleman, in the airport. Y'all remember, in the DC airport. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. She seemed to be very upset. Sha'Carri got a little temper, okay? I was like, oh my God. Now, I did see where Charlemagne the God was saying that this situation is pretty much, if the shoe was on the other foot, then it would be different if Christian Coleman were the aggressor in this situation. He was saying, hey, I don't think that it's fair that she just get a slap on the wrist and then people just say, oh, because she come out and do an I'm sorry video, that, oh, let's just let it go. Whereas if her boyfriend was seen in the video pushing her and being forceful towards her and being aggressive towards her, like, they would have dragged him through the mud. So he was like, it's a double standard. I kind of said the same thing. It's a double standard in situations like this, but let's continue. It says additional body cam footage of Sha'Carri Richardson has been released following a domestic incident at Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. Now, Richardson was arrested on a 4th-degree domestic violence offense charge for allegedly assaulting her boyfriend, Christian Coleman. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Because Sha'Carri, I was shocked. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Shit, I'm sorry. I'm over here just enjoying the video. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all said no sound because I forgot to share. I'm sorry, y'all. I am so tired and I'm so damn sleepy, but I'm child. It's been a long day. Trust me. I can't even explain it. All right. Let's continue and let's start it over. All right.
Haven't put my hands on him. We had an argument. I will be honest about that. An argument, and that's pretty much it. The argument, pretty much, he's a liar. He lied about a couple things that's personally, just in a relationship. I pretty much, officers can understand what a relationship is about, but he lied. He's a liar. And that was something that I kind of just grasped, and emotionally, I'm just like, bet you do your thing, but you're asking me for things that is within my possession, and for my right, I don't have to give it to you because it's in my possession. But when it comes to the point that I saw that he chose to make it more about the police and things of that nature, that shows that he made a choice. So I just want to be more professional and just come professionally, let you guys know, like, hey, relationship thing, have no problem, and welcome to you guys. I'm not hiding. Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, hi. How are you doing, sir?
Well, I'm doing all right.
I'm good.
No, okay.
But I had to put down. I'm so sorry. You're grabbing me right now.
Yep, he's under arrest.
I'm under arrest right now.
ma'am.
What am I
Yes,
under
ma'am.
arrest? What am I under arrest?
Thank
Haven't
you.
put my hands on him.
right,
We had an argument.
Y'all see what she's being arrested.
Christian, are you serious right now? Okay. I didn't assault him though.
We have video cameras.
I literally we were having an argument. I'm not resisting, so you don't have to do it harder. Christian, are you serious right now? Christian.
State, he doesn't get a say.
But I understand. We were arguing. But I understand entirely. We were arguing. Okay, I'm not gonna resist. But I'm telling you that we was arguing. I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything wrong. But the fact that your guys are doing this to me and he's the man in this situation, I'm gonna comply. I am. I'm not gonna argue with you at all. But you had me on camera, but at the same time, what he has on camera, I have my phone, show something different. So if I need to show that, I will. Okay, but I have my phone that shows something different. But Christian, thank you, Christian.
Don't talk to him right now.
Okay, I won't. Thank you so much, officer. They are arresting me right now, Christian. They're arresting me right now. Am I gonna go actually for Christian? Are you serious right now?
And then they just told her don't talk to him right now. She's still talking to him.
Okay. Who's to jail right now?
You are actually gonna go to jail.
Wait, but right now,
Yes, it's a physical
I didn't. Can he tell you that I didn't do nothing to him?
We have it on camera.
Christian, are you serious right now?
Alright.
Christian, I'm about to go to jail because of you right now. Who's to jail right now?
You are actually gonna go to jail.
Wait, but right now,
Yes, it's a physical
I didn't. Can he tell you that I didn't do nothing to him?
We have it on camera.
Christian, are you serious right now?
Alright.
Christian, I'm about to go to jail because of you right now.
No,
Who's to jail right now?
You pushed him.
Go to jail.
Wait, but right now, I didn't. Can he tell you that I didn't do nothing to him?
We have it on camera.
Christian, are you serious right now?
Alright.
Did she forget how aggressive she was? Or maybe they need to show her the video. And why did she think that what she filmed was different than what they saw on their surveillance video within the airport? Because, baby, you were very forceful. I've seen it twice. Well, more than twice, but I showed you guys twice. She was very aggressive. And he literally was walking away every time he pushed her. He did not touch her. He did not, like buck up on her, nothing. He was literally like trying to walk away from her to avoid the confrontation. And she stayed on him, like literally pushing him forcefully into the column one time, like real hard, forcefully. So why is she acting like a victim right now? And said, really, Christian? Like, the police officer just explained to her, like, it's not Christian that's sending you, like the state is actually picking it up because we actually saw you and your aggression and your abuse towards him.
Christian, I'm about to go to jail because of you right now. Who's to jail right now?
So let's watch it again. This is her. Watch how she's being aggressive towards him. He's literally trying. Y'all see him going the other way? She's following him. He's walking away. And she's steady trying to get in his face. Y'all see that? This is why you went to jail, mama. Pushed him again. All that on video. He's literally trying to get away from her ass. and she's steady following him on the bench. Look at that. Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was just a sucky situation all around. Like, I don't feel as if like she should have been arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, people have discussions and emotions and stuff like that. And she have like things that she needs to work on for herself, of course. And so do I, so do you, like everybody. And I'm the type of guy, like, I'm in the business of just like extending grace and mercy and love. And I feel as if like I don't try to look at obstacles either. Like, I just look at like situations like this to just like, you know, take a step back, analyze yourself mentally, and then just try to see what you can do to be your best self so that you can move forward, so you can just be the type of person and a human that God.
Hey y'all, it's Sha'Carri, and
We've seen all of this where she did like a little apology, all right, but this is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. The fact that she was acting surprised that she was going to jail and kept saying, "You're making me go to jail." No, you were making me. Let's go back to the beginning.
haven't put my hands on him. We had an argument. I will be honest about that. An argument, and that's pretty much it. The argument, pretty much, he's a liar. He lied about a couple things that's personally, you know, just in a relationship. I pretty much, officers can understand what a relationship is about, but he lied. He's a liar. And that was something that I kind of just grasped, and emotionally, I'm just like, bet you do your thing, but you're asking me for things that is within my possession, and for my right, I don't have to give it to you because it's in my possession.
Sounds like there may have been someone else in the mix in their relationship. Maybe he might have cheated. Maybe he texted another girl or something to that effect, because she keeps saying, yeah, he's a liar. He's a liar. It sounded like there might have been some maybe infidelity, or maybe he was emotionally or maybe physically cheating on her, and she found out about it, and it kind of blew up within the airport.
But when it comes to the point that I saw that he chose to make it more about the police and things of that nature, that shows that he made a choice. So I just want to be more professional and just come professionally and let you guys know, like, hey, relationship thing, have no problem, and walking up to you guys. So I'm not hiding. Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, hi. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right.
I'm good.
She real nice now after that whole push and fight with him. She, hi, how are you doing?
Okay.
But I had to put down. I'm so sorry. You're grabbing me right now.
Yep. You're under arrest.
I'm under arrest right now.
ma'am.
What am I
Yes,
under
ma'am.
arrest? What am I under arrest?
Thank
Haven't
you.
put my hands on him. Christian, are you serious right now? Okay. I didn't assault him though.
We have video cameras.
I literally was we were having an argument. I'm not resisting, so you
Put a one in the chat, the video I just showed you guys in the airport where she was pushing him, assaulting him, following him, steady trying to get in his face. Put a one if you feel like that was assault. Put a two if you do not.
don't have to do it harder. Christian, are you serious right now? Christian.
Washington State, he doesn't get a say.
But I understand. We were arguing. But I understand entirely. We were arguing. Okay, I'm not gonna resist, but I'm telling you that we was arguing. I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything wrong. But the fact that your guys are doing this to me, and he's the man in this situation, I'm gonna come.
The fact that you guys are doing this to me and he's the man in this situation, what the fuck does that have to do with it? Yes, he is the man who they saw and everyone else watching the video. And I like Sha'Carri, but this victim bullshit that she's doing, and I don't like it. Because the fact that he's the man in this situation, so automatically because he's the man, he should be charged when you were seen pushing and assaulting him. Why are you guys arresting me when he's the man in this situation? No, it doesn't mean that just because he's a man in the situation that automatically charges fall on him because of. No, you were the aggressor, love. And, you know, as he said, the state is picking it up. It ain't got nothing to do with him. So you calling him and saying, hey, Christian, for real? Seriously? Yeah, girl, seriously. The cuffs are on you. They're not just doing it because, you know, they want to touch your hand.
I am. I'm not gonna argue with you at all. But you have me on camera, but at the same time, what he has on camera, I have my phone, show something different. So if I need to show that, I will. Okay, but I have my phone that shows something different. But Christian, thank you, Christian.
Don't talk to him right now.
Okay, I won't. Thank you so much, officer. They are arresting me right now, Christian. Sissy, they're arresting me right now. Am I gonna go actually court? Christian, are you serious right now? Okay.
All right, so y'all see how that played out, okay? Yeah, she definitely was the aggressor. Let's move along. You guys can go on over to the shade room if you want to see it more, all right? It's there. Let's get into this Kid Cudi little sit down. Y'all know Kid Cudi did testify in the Diddy trial with Cassie and everyone else who was involved. Kid Cudi, he did take the stand. So this is his first sit down since the actual trial. Oh, it's raining. Kid Cudi speaks about testifying during the Diddy trial, says that he was there to support Cassie. I like that because he was always a friend to her, even though he did get to Cudi as well. All right. She was seeing Kid Cudi, and that is what made Diddy upset and take his anger out on Kid Cudi because he did show some love and gave some love to Cassie. Okay. Cassie was trying to get away. She didn't give a damn who she was messing with. She was trying to get away from Diddy's ass. But let's get into what Kid Cudi had to say. Let's go.
You testified in court.
Yeah.
How did you feel going into that situation?
Oh man, I felt I was calm. You know, I was there because I had to be. Like I first they asked, I said no. They asked again, I said no. Then I got subpoenaed, and I was like, no. Then I'm thinking about like, what do I wear, man? Do I have to be like in suit or something? I was like, man, fuck this. This is what I'm wearing today. I'm going to in this. I'm not dressing up for this. Like wearing some hard bottoms to shit. I'm wearing some fucking Solomons, and I'm coming in there with my Levi's and my leather jacket, and that's it, you know. But I hated every minute of it. Like
You testified in court.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
How did you feel?
I did not want to do it, but then I thought about, you know, when I was up there, you know, I'm here to support Cassie, and you know, Cassie is my friend, you know, and I love her, and I want to see her do well. When I saw her get married, I was so happy for her. You know, that she found someone, her person. When I saw that she was having kids, I was like, oh, this is so awesome. You know what I mean? Like, I've always just wanted to see her, you know, thrive and do well and be happy, you know, because I know she was living a nightmare. Mm-hmm. And I just was there to support her. That's what kind of gave me peace with it when I sat down in that chair. It was just about, damn, I don't want to do this, to being like, oh man, I gotta like hold homegirl down and like, you know, look out for her, you know. I did not want to do it, but then I thought.
All right, so as you guys can see, he actually showed up. He did just get married. I see you guys put it in. He did just get married to a snow bunny. But love is love, child. Love is love. All right, so it said that Kid Cudi says that I got back in and called Sean Combs again, said that I was looking for him. Says I wanted to fight him. Said that Cudi says Diddy answered and told him he was on his way. I know Diddy ain't never turned down no fight. Now let's get into it. So Kid Cudi was one of the witnesses who took the stand during Diddy trial back in May. Now during a recent interview on the what is it called, Her Daddy podcast, Cudi opened up about testifying and shared that he didn't want to be there, meaning at the courthouse. It goes on to say that, however, in my Kimmy voice, when he was on the stand, he realized that he was there to support Cassie. He says, Cassie is my friend and I love her and I want to see her do well. When I saw her get married, I was so happy for her that she found someone, okay, her person. He also continued by saying that when I saw that she was having kids, I was like, oh, this is so awesome. I've always wanted to see her thrive and do well and be happy, because I know she was living a nightmare. I think that Cassie was kind of how her husband, her now husband, Alex Fine, is the person who saved her. And I think she was looking for that person in Kid Cudi. I don't think that she was like in love with him. I think that he showed her some attention and she felt like that could have been her out to get away from Diddy. That's what I feel. Okay. That's why she was messing around when he showed her attention, and she saw that as, you know, her safe space at the time, and she didn't have to fight with him and go through all the things that she went through with Diddy. But then when she started seeing Alex, which was supposed to be her fitness trainer, she fell in love with him, and I feel like he saved her. Okay. And I feel like she eventually fell in love with him because of that. So shout out to Kid Cudi for that. Said Kid Cudi describes Diddy as a Marvel supervillain during the direct testimony in SEX trafficking and racketeering trial. Says Kid Cudi admits both he and Diddy were played by Cassie during cross-examination by Brian Steele. That's something you say about a friend. Kid Cudi speaks out after testifying in Diddy trial that this was a stressful situation and I'm glad it's behind me. Okay, so that is what he had to say in terms of, because we really haven't heard from him with the exception of him getting married. We really haven't heard from Kid Cudi since the entire trial. So shout out to him for speaking up and being transparent. Let's get into Chrisean Rock spazzing out, and then we're going to get into our last topic, okay? Chrisean Rock is in the news. Shout out to Blues, Circus Blues. All right. Chrisean Rock spazzes out after getting called out for drinking again. She needs to be focused on her baby, who was getting ready to be 2 years old in September coming up. All right. Let's get into Chrisean.
What are you talking about? It's ginger ale. It's not getting on my nerves. Put the cup down. Bitch, I keep saying, please don't drink. What are you talking about? Yes, y'all. Here y'all go. Yeah, look. Why y'all be trying to cyberbully me on this motherfucker, my nigga? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? First it's talking about my motherfucking kid. Then it's about my motherfucking baby dad. Then it's about my mother. Shut the fuck up. Right. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, she's grown. She can drink if she wants to.
But fuck
You're
drinking.
saying
I'm not
she's
even
just
drinking.
having fun.
I think she drank enough while she was pregnant, but go off.
I'm not
It's
even
okay.
drinking.
She's just having fun.
I'm not even drinking.
It's
Like, wine
okay.
is wine. Like, calm down.
You just said it was ginger ale. Now you're saying wine is wine. Which one is it? Because ginger ale and wine are two different types of beverages. Go off.
Let her live.
That getting on my fucking nerves, for real. What are you talking?
So Chrisean caught pouring up a drink on live stream. Okay, so that was not ginger ale. Y'all know she like that brown liquor. That's what she was pouring up when she was pregnant.
It's right here.
Look at that.
Oh no, that bitch in my pocket somewhere. Sit down, okay.
Trying to hide it.
Yeah, y'all can hear me?
Look at that. Brown liquor.
Yeah, how y'all feel about the date, though?
No. What's the name?
I'm playing.
She chased it with the ginger ale. But you drinking that brown, baby. Y'all see that?
It's right here.
People was like,
Oh, no,
girl,
that bitch
stop
in my
drinking
pocket
so
somewhere.
much.
Sit down, okay.
What y'all think? All right, so they're saying after claiming that she quit drinking for the Lord, and she did say that because I saw the video. I think I talked about it on my channel. She claimed she wasn't drinking no more. She was trying to be saved and all this God stuff. Said that Chrisean was caught with a bottle and snaps when the chat called her out about drinking. Okay, her sneaking and
Yeah, y'all can hear me?
around in that little dirty cup over there.
Yeah, how y'all feel about the date, though?
No. What's the name?
I'm playing.
All right, so maybe she ain't so saved no more. I don't know. Okay, maybe Chrisean ain't saved like she say she is. All right, moving right along, child. Let's get into some Tisha Scott. All right, saved her for last. Let's get into it. She of course started her little YouTube channel, honey, and she is calling out the fans, honey, saying people owe her an apology. I don't know why. But let's go ahead and get on into it. She's talking about the show, of course. She's talking about how people be calling out Marceau for doing things, but that's just how he is. She says that Marceau be saying some things out of turn sometimes, but that's just how Marceau is, and people just need to relax, child. All right, so we got closed caption on so you guys can see. Y'all know we got to have closed caption on when she's talking. No shade. All right, let's get into it, honey. Shout out to, I guess, Tisha.
Yeah, so overall, it's just having it's just living a rich life, mainly being like a happy life and a grateful life. That's what it really means. So,
Is that too fast? Can y'all understand what she's saying? Let me know and I'll slow it down a bit if not.
when I saw this brand, I was like, yes, it fits perfectly with me, so I had to get it. But as I'm watching Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I know y'all ready to talk about it, but I gotta get into this skin, y'all. Like, I am so happy that I can finally, at the age of 40 plus, go with no makeup on, because for so long I used to have to wear makeup.
What? You're so happy that at the age of 40 something that you can finally go without makeup? Where? No shade. I don't want her to be mad, but I got to be 100. You kind of do. Under the eye area is very dark. I think she'd be doing the shades and the hat to try to deflect from the face. She definitely needs to. The corners of your mouth are kind of black. Not sure why, but you kind of do need just a little light, even if you put a powder or something, a little concealer on your facial, so you really can't go fresh face. I don't know. Now Mel can go fresh face, and that's not no shade. Mel has some very good skin tone. Okay, Mel can definitely go without makeup. We've seen it. She looks younger without makeup, but I don't know, Tisha, and I'm not trying to shade you, love, but let's continue.
Everybody know me. They know that I struggle with my acne since middle school. And finally, I've been in this era of really just being taking care of me, being intentional about the things I do for me, celebrate me, and just really getting whatever issues that I want to fix about me. That's what I'm doing. I'm like, I need to lose weight. I started working out more. I'm like, I want to get my skin together. So I was on this waiting list, y'all, with this dermatologist, because I was like, I need to find a Black dermatologist. I was on the freaking waiting list for over a year. But I finally got in to see him. And if you guys are looking for a good dermatologist that's Black and you're in the Huntsville, Birmingham area, skin wellness, y'all. I go see Dr. Corey. He's amazing. And yeah, he's been really doing his thing with my skin, his estheticians. We've been doing a really good job. So I have really been putting in the work and being consistent with it. And maybe one day I'll go and show y'all my whole little skin routine that I do. But I've been going to him for about 2 years now. So it has taken some time. And that's with everything. Patient. So that's what I've been on, y'all. So everybody been asking me about my skin. I know it's looking good. I'm so happy about it. And it's not even, it's good, but it's better. It ain't the best yet, but we're getting there and we're going to be there soon. So kudos to just progress. You know, sometimes you have to step back and celebrate progress that you're making. You may not be at the finish line, but we're celebrating. We're halfway there. So, but what's up? Did y'all enjoy the show this past Saturday?
No.
Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. I appreciate that. Y'all listen, it's been a long time now. When I wake up, my husband be like, "Oh, babe, your skin looks so good." I'm like, thank you. I've been getting compliments on my skin all the time. And I'm like, oh, look at me growing. I'm so happy about that. Right. So yeah, so we're celebrating the small things. I mean, not small things because it's big, but we're celebrating progress here. I'm looking at the show right now, and I see Trish, and I had to stop for a second because the wig with the bang right here looks really, really good on her. Like, Trish she look good. Like, I ain't gonna even lie, she looks good. Know. That's why I was trying to work out with her, and I lasted for about 2 months, and I was like, okay, Trish, I can't do you no more, girl. I gotta figure out my own workout routine. But what's up? Yeah, I got y'all wine. We need our wine, y'all. I got me my little pretty dope wine glass that was made by one of my sorority sisters. So this is pretty cool. It's pink and green, so I can drink out of it. Nick, what shout out you want for your birthday? It's today your birthday. Y'all Leos. It is, y'all take over. It's Leo season, and y'all let everybody know. Like, and I know how y'all operate because my mom is a Leo. I was raised by a Leo, so I already know what it is. But you know, I'm patiently waiting. Libra season is around the corner. We're coming. But yay, happy birthday to all the Leos up in here. I'm loving it. Listen, girl, liquor courage. Never, ever have I ever never, ever needed it. But these ladies are still learning me, so they have a lot to learn. But let's get into it. Since you're bringing it up, let's get into it. I think this episode was pretty cool. I wasn't the most proud of myself, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's life. It's reality TV, so you're going to see the good Tisha, you're going to see the bad Tisha, you're going to see the Tisha that's trying to do better. So as long as I'm trying, that counts for something, right? But we finished up the conversation with Maurice and Kimmy and Marcel, and I think that went pretty well. Marcel and Maurice kind of got it a little bit, but I guess that's what siblings do, and that's why y'all know, when y'all saw me, I was just there like, drinking my wine and staying out of these people's business because I am not trying to get in the middle of the brothers. I'm gonna let them handle that situation themselves. And I think one of the things I told Marcel that I was so happy about is that I'm happy that at the end of the day, Jalen has like a group of guys in his life that he can talk to and that really wants what's best for him. And it's, it's important to have these male role models in your life that you feel comfortable talking to, that can really like help you get on the right track and direct your path for you when you fall off. A lot of people don't have that. So it's really good that Jalen, we really have a really great support system here in Huntsville. And so I was glad to see Jalen have that conversation with them. Kimmy doesn't have any brothers. I think it's just her and her sister. So and I don't know about Jalen's father's side of the family, but I do know that it's a lot of Scott boys, a lot of Scott males, and they're really great role models to these young boys. And I'm happy that you guys was able to get a chance to witness some of that a little bit. Because I know in the past you guys have been giving Marcel a hard time about being a father and making inappropriate jokes and all this stuff. But as you guys have learned, Marcel is a big jokester. So I need an apology from y'all when it was early on during season 1, 2, 3, when y'all just like, oh, Tisha just let him get away with stuff. And I'm like, it's him. Like, it's his personality. So once you know a person, you're like, oh yeah, you're just joking. But I understand that the audience, he was new. So y'all didn't get a chance to really know him. But now that y'all know him, y'all can see for yourself now. But I think that conversation was really good. Y'all listen, yeah, it ain't living for Marcel. Listen, y'all be living for Marcel every year. I think Marcel is probably like the favorite husband of this show. Like, I think he is. And he's been that way for a minute. So I told him, I was like, babe, you be saving me sometimes. He be saving me sometimes because I get it, y'all. I'm okay with it. He can be the favorite. I'm fine with it. So you just keep listening. And I am. Don't care what they say. But let's see. What else happened? After the guys, you saw Mel and Trish conversation. And then we head to Trish party, which I love the theme of Trish party. I love a good theme party. Any type of reason to dress up and get out of character. I'm here for it. However, I told Trish, I was like, girl, it's your birthday. Why is Ken pictures everywhere? Like, there was not one single picture of Trish. And I was like, we're here to celebrate you. Like, it's okay to have your moment without Ken being in the midst. And she was just like, well, listen, he's my chocolate cowboy and I wanted him in other pictures. And I was like, well, let me mind my damn business, girl, and stay on your house, because obviously it ain't my business. So it's like, Tisha, hush it up, mind your business. And that's exactly what I did. I was like, okay, well, moving on, let's talk about something else, then. You legit, he told someone at the church to eat the meat and throw it. Oh, yeah, I mean, anytime you get advice, that's what you do. You're not going to take all the advice that people give you. Sometimes something is going to stick, so, you eat the meat, throw it the bone. You take what's going to stick with you, and the rest of you let it go. So. You said I love when Nell said we wanted to know about her family. You said we will. and listen, we're on a reality TV show, so if it's something out there that is true, even if it's not true, but if you bring something to the circle, then yeah, what you expect us to do? Not discuss it? Who does that? Like, we're on a TV show. Y'all know we do have to have conversations, right? So yeah, if you bring something to the table about your family, then we're absolutely going to discuss it. And for Nell, it's just weird to me that she talks about whole transparency. And I'm like, are you being transparent? You're asking me about the interview that one of the castmates did on me to try to make themselves relevant this season and create my storyline. I'm like, what about the interview that your stepdaughter did on you? So they edited a whole bunch of stuff out. And I want to really just stay on topic of what was on the show, because obviously that's what the producers wanted us to talk about, what y'all saw on TV, the stuff that was left out, because there was a lot of things left out that, I guess they don't want to talk about it. I'm cool with it. Not everything's going to make TV. I understand that. We was there for like 3-4 hours. So yeah. But at the end of the day, Nell, Miss Transparent. And I blame Tiffany, because Tiffany is the one that brought that freaking word to this group, being transparent. Tiffany Whitlow. If y'all remember, she was the main one talking about that. But yeah, girl, somebody in your household, your family member did an interview and said some things, and I haven't heard y'all address it on the show at all. So let's talk about that. Yes, y'all saw that interview. Right. So we ain't talking about that. You want me to sit up here and talk about a stupid interview that I clearly talked about? I went live, me and my husband, side by side, because y'all was joking us about that live, and y'all said we look like that lady and that man who was cheating on her husband, and y'all said she had her on TV looking crazy. What's his name? He's like a coach, a relationship coach. Anyways, I can't think of his name. But y'all said me and Marcel look like them. And I'm like, no, the hell we did not. Yeah. But that's what y'all said. And so, yeah. So we talked about it on my live. And I clearly said on my live that you guys are not going to write our story for us this season. In the past, people went on social media and did lives, and then, hey, when we got back to filming, that was our story for the whole couple of years. And I'm like, we're not gonna repeat that again. Like, y'all, everybody need to stand on their own. Don't bring no lies to the table. Don't go up here doing false interviews, paying people to do interviews to come and make up lies and expect for us to continue to talk about it the whole season. No, we're over it. You grow and you learn. Not doing that anymore. Been there, done that. Next. So that's what my conversation was with everybody. And if you
So who is paying people to come on and make up lies for interviews or for storylines on the show? Because I kind of feel like you got to put names with that, Tisha, if you're saying that. Y'all remember when they were saying that Melody paid somebody to come on the show to say that they were with Marceau? You remember when she said that before? So who are these people, these random people that's being paid to do all these things on this show with all these fucking low ratings is my question. Who is it that don't have a life who is out here getting paid to come on the show and tell lies in order to make somebody else be transparent, since that's the new word this season? I don't know. Let's continue though.
feel like I'm not being transparent, then hey, that's on you. But I realize is that people want to believe a lie. And I can't argue with that. I'm done arguing with it. I can't. I'm over it. The only thing I can speak on is my life, my truth, and what I've experienced. That's it. So thank you. Yeah, she said, Candy Ann said, great job standing your ground. I also like the relationship you and Kimmy seem to have there. And I'm assuming that you're day one for watching the show, so you have witnessed me and Kimmy in the past fall out, me let Kimmy know that how I felt about things that happened. Kimmy had things to say about how she felt, how things happened. And
Kimmy was the same person that said if you guys were not sister-in-law, she would not fuck with you at all. She did say that. Y'all would not be friends and she would not fool with you if you guys were not related by marriage. Okay, sister-in-laws. So
in a much better place now. And that's what I always say about relationships. If it's a relationship that's meant to be, you would see how, to me, to determine if it's a true friend is how you guys handle things when you fall out or when you're upset with one another. When you're angry with each other, if you hit below the belt, that's a sign that that's not your true friend. If you go out and spread lies about people, or you try to create narratives about them, or you're like honestly really just hitting below the belt when y'all get into it, that's not your true friend. So at the end of the day, you have to be very cautious about your words when you're upset, because every relationship is going to get tested. That's not one marriage, friendship, boyfriend, girlfriend, co-workers, employee, employer. Every single relationship is going to get tested.
Employer.
And you have to make sure you know how to handle yourself. You know, if it's a snake, it's a snake. So thank you. I'm happy that Kim and our relationship is where it is right now. And you know, we're still growing and we still have our moments. But at the end of the day, I love her, she loved me, and that's what matters at the end. Just like my marriage. It's just like my family, my mom and everybody else. Love wins all the time. So thank you. I love the OGs, because the one thing I like about the OGs, you guys follow the show. You know what have taken place. People can't just make up lies and say stuff. Y'all be like, no, y'all gonna check them every single time. So kudos to the OGs. And honestly, being a fan of the show, like, it doesn't really have to be like, oh, you know, I'm a ride for Tisha no matter what. I can appreciate when my fans let me know, like, girl, that wasn't right. You messed up on that. I appreciate them. Like, you know what? Yeah, I did. It is what it is. We're gonna make mistakes, but yeah, hold everybody accountable. So let's see what else took place. Oh, back to the party. Okay, this was not a proud moment for me, y'all. First of all, I don't need liquid courage. I'm gonna say what I have to say, regardless. However, I did drink a little bit too much. I can admit that. I can admit it. And I'm like, dang it, Tisha. But I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't even realize it the next day, because we'll see what play out next week. But yeah, I had some conversation with some of the ladies. I'm like, I didn't do that. And I was seeing myself on TV. I'm like, dang, Tisha, you absolutely did that. Dang, girl. And Marceau told me. So, y'all, he was like, babe, you need to chill out. You've been drinking too much. I'm like, I'm fine. Then when I saw myself on TV, I'm like, ugh, dang, Tisha. So I wasn't happy about that at all. Tisha, we was at a birthday party. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, I was at work and the cameras was up. So I should have not went so hard. And I didn't even know I was there. So
Tisha always, in any gathering they have, Tisha do be drinking a lot. I've noticed that. The last time they all got together, that's when Mel was there. Y'all remember she kept reaching up trying to take Mel glasses off and all in Mel's face, yelling and carrying on. It was uncomfortable. And people then were telling her, then she got into this back and forth with Nell. It's like she's always aggressive when she start that drinking stuff. Like, and you don't have to do that at every single gathering that you get invited to. It's a turn off a little bit. Like, don't be such a drunk ass every time you get invited to an event. Damn.
Moving forward, I'm going to listen to my husband when I'm filming. And when he tell me to stop drinking, I'm going to stop drinking, y'all.
Just control it. Know your limit.
I did look like it, Summer. I wasn't happy when I saw my outfit. I was like, "Ooh, dang! Good thing my kids don't watch the show. They don't watch the show, so ooh, thank you, Jesus." But yeah, I wasn't happy about that. That's another one of my moments on Love Marriage Huntsville that I don't put in the books. That it wasn't a proud moment for me. It wasn't. Oh, but thank God I can live to tell the story. Woo. So yeah, and Chris did check me when he said the only person I answer to is my wife, and that went over my head too, y'all. I didn't even hear him say that, but yeah, he said that shit. And I was like, you're right. Let's talk about that. The only person Chris has to answer to is absolutely his wife. But when you put my husband in a situation, you're obligated to answer to that man's wife that you put in that uncomfortable situation. You made a statement and you brought my husband into whatever conversation you was having. And he had nothing to do with it. So if you make a statement that can jeopardize our relationship,
stop you right there. Now, what she's talking about is where Nell and Chris was having a conversation, and I think Chris was having a conversation with somebody else, and it was brought up that maybe Maurice and Marceau were paying women, doing things and paying women, or making them have NDAs or whatever, something to that effect. So Tisha, you don't go and approach a man. You don't run up in a man's face and approach him about something that was said. You allow your husband to do that. That's what your husband's supposed to do, because some of these new age men will go upside your damn head. You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're going back and forth with words, or it could get physical with a man. You don't approach a man and ask him about shit as it relates to Marceau. You talk to Marceau and let him approach. You were wrong to run up in Chris' face as a woman. That was wrong, because you put yourself in a man's place when you did that.
Sir, you have to answer to his wife at this point.
No.
So
answer
yeah,
to Marceau.
Marceau did get me together. He just whispered in my ear, and I was like, "Okay, yes, I'm good." Yeah, so I stopped after he did it though. Like, I walked away. I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." Okay. His wife did tell me to go ask him. That's the thing. I thought I was tripping. I was like, she told me to come over and ask him. So, but I'm gonna let y'all see what's gonna play out next week. I don't want to give it away, but yeah, she did. I know, protect your husband at all times, like the husband's supposed to protect the wife. Yeah, I get it. I don't want nobody ever say Tisha don't take accountability, because I'm taking accountability. I said it, and I said that I had too much to drink, and I should have not been drinking at that party around the ladies. Because you know what? I got too comfortable. And I'm telling you what I'm learning in this circle.
It's always
this circle of ladies. Don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. And y'all gonna see why.
That shouldn't be the lesson. The lesson is know your limit when you go out and drink. I could go out to events and I know how much I can drink before I get to woo girl. Okay. Say, hey, I'm gonna have maybe one, maybe two. If two is too much for you, just have one. You just want something to kind of take the edge off to where you kind of blend in and feel a little good. You don't want to be in there and be toasted like, girl, turn up. You don't want to be like that, because Tisha be a little, she be argumentative and be like ready, almost at the edge of wanting to fight and confront people when she get to drinking too much, because that's how she did the last time. I want to say last season when Chris and Nell had their, I want to say anniversary party or something like that. Tisha was going back and forth, like I said, with Nell and challenging people. Anything that somebody had to say, even Mel, when she had something to say, she was jumping up in Mel's face, and Mel had to tell her, don't touch me, like, don't touch my glasses, like, you doing too much. And even I did. She was like that. I was like, Tisha, calm down, love. Calm down.
I'll say that later on. We got a whole bunch of stuff getting ready to come up. A whole bunch of stuff getting ready to come up. So yeah, y'all gonna, and I want y'all to remember this conversation too that we had it here, and also the conversation that we had at the dinner about the whole baby situation, because I need for y'all to start holding people accountable too. I was on 100 when I asked him. So Marceau said I had my high-pitched squeaky voice on. I told y'all I got too comfortable. Dang. Okay. Anyways, I did go straight to her husband. She asked me to go to him. He made the statements out, and he backed out, and he was like, I didn't say this. I'm like, no, you said it. And I was trying to get out what he said, but people was like, no, Tisha, you're doing too much. So Yeah, over it. I was talking about the scene at the party with me, Chris, and Nail. We're talking about the show that just aired this Saturday. Yeah.
I don't understand what her infatuation is with Nell talking about her infidelity with Chris when that was like way years ago, probably before Tisha was even born. I don't even know, but I know Nell said it in the beginning that or I think it was might have been when Chris kind of stepped out and was with that young girl, but that was like way years ago. But Tisha never wants to answer anything as related to her and Marceau having any infidelities, and if you ask her that, she'll flip it on you and say, "Well, I heard in the streets are saying that you did da 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 da," but then she don't ever want to answer hers and say, "Oh, me and Marceau haven't experienced that," when it's rumors swirling all over the place saying that there were things going on behind the scenes between you and Marceau, which, like I said before, you guys did say that's going to be a part of your storyline this season of y'all going to marital counseling because y'all went through some things that almost put a crack in the foundation of your marriage. So
yeah, that's what I was talking about. Chris flat out lied. He did to your face, to our face. That's what
saying that Chris will outright lie in your face is what she's just saying.
What Chris did was called people playing in your face. You know the truth. You know what you heard, but they're gonna be like, "No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that." I'm like, "Am I tripping?" Because I know what I heard, but no, that's the prime definition of someone playing in your face. But it is what it is. Okay, on to the next thing. What happened after the party? The party was the end, wasn't it? That was the end. Dang, that went by pretty fast. So, talking to Ken when they were talking to Ken about I don't know what's going on with Ken. I can't even speak on that. I ain't about to speak on that man relationship because I honestly don't know what to say. You're saying that these are the wrong two guys to get advice from when they're clearly telling you that, dude, she's still married and you're the problem or you're the wrong person in this situation because she's not divorced. And what they're saying is that, God forbid, and we pray to God nothing happens. But if anything what's to happen, then Marquez is going to be the person that they call. And he's going to be the one to take everything. So Joaquin tried to go in his confession room and shade the guys on that statement. I don't know. But hey.
Ken, okay, so what she's talking about here is Marceau and Maurice was trying to tell Ken that he's wrong for being in a situation with Trish because, God forbid, if something happens to Trish to where she passes away or something like that, they're going to not call him, but they're going to call Marquez because he's still her husband, and Ken ain't going to get shit because he's just a boyfriend after you done sat here and built all this and playing husband with Trish, okay? But he said he didn't want to hear that from Marceau and Maurice because they're the last two people to take marital advice from because of their relationship and what they've displayed thus far, all right? Maybe what he might know about them. I don't know.
Blame it on girl. I don't even drink any. I gotta blame it on the red. The red. I'm a tequila girl.
We know.
So I'm a tequila girl and I'm a red wine girl and I like my champagne with tequila too. So if you ever see me out, y'all would buy me a drink. Y'all know what I like: red wine, tequila, champagne, chocolate in a bottle, French 75 with tequila. So yeah. I'm new to your channel. I'm working out while listening to Tequila Girl here. Yay to my Tequila Girl. Thank you for listening to my channel. I really appreciate it, y'all. I'm new to YouTube, and we have a lot that's up there, trying to iron out and get to know and do more with. So thank y'all so much for joining.
So I don't know. She kind of this is, y'all see she's on there. She's been on YouTube for a little while, and she only has 1.18 subscribers. Girl, you've been on TV too long for this shit. And only 67 likes for this video. How long this video been on? A whole 18 hours with 701 views. You didn't even get 1,000 views on this video. You are on a whole, what is this, season 10 of our own network show? And yeah. So y'all know she is doing a YouTube channel to, of course, help promote the show. Kind of how Mel used to do when Mel was on the show, how she would get on her platform and kind of talk about the show and do like an update and all that. So now Tisha has created a YouTube channel and she's kind of doing the same thing. But of course, you guys can see it's not getting the same traction. A lot of people are not watching. Yeah, what y'all think? A lot of people not feeling it. As you guys can see, numbers don't lie. Men lie, women lie. Numbers, they do not lie. So, girl, you've been on YouTube for a little bit now, Tisha, for you to have more than 1.18K subscribers, girl. Like, you barely over the threshold. But yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna stop it there because I can't take no more. So y'all can put in the chat what y'all think about that. I think she called herself trying to review the actual episode, the last episode that was out there, child. Yeah. But I said, Rial, you tickle me with your facial expressions. Said I do the same. Oh my God, how if I feel be on my face? I'm trying to work on that, y'all. If I'm not feeling something, I'll be like, that be on my face, child. I can't hide it. But let me give a birthday shout out to Chevelle. Is it Chevelle Carter? Did I say it right? I don't want to mispronounce your name. Is it Chevelle Carter? Happy birthday to Chevelle Carter. Is she still in the chat? Chevelle, are you still in the chat, love? I think they said her birthday is today. Y'all know we always acknowledge birthdays here on my channel. You are a Leo sister. We love that. We love my Leo sisters. Okay, so happy birthday to Miss Chevelle Carter. Yes, honey, I'll give her a happy birthday shout out, please. Happy birthday to Chevelle Carter. Okay, thank you for coming on over here, ma'am. And I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful birthday. Okay, y'all give Chevelle Carter a happy, warm birthday. Okay, yes, honey. I hope you are getting everything you want today and having a wonderful, wonderful day. All right, for your birthday. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, I'm still celebrating my birthday, and mine was all the way back on the 31st, honey. Okay, so yes, yes, and yes. Happy birthday. All right, thank y'all for joining the live. That is it, guys. That is it. I will try to hit y'all again. I got to see how the news is. It's kind of been a little slow today, but I'm gonna still try to find something to talk about later on. You guys don't forget to tap on that like button for me. Yeah, keep giving her a happy birthday shout out. We love it, honey. And anyone else that has a birthday today or anniversary, if you have a belated birthday, happy anniversary to everyone. And happy hump day to everyone in the chat, my Caramelians. Thank you to my mod, Scorpion, Miss Sweet Essence, Rose Armstead, Truth TV Podcast, KBR, and Tyra. Thank you, Rose, for doing such an awesome job in the chat today. Also, thank you, Chef Don Don, for stopping by. Schoolboy, thank you so much as well. Sunny Days, thank you so much. Simple Mom Family TV, Purple Unicorn. Do we have any more content creators in the chat? Please let me know right quick. Anybody else? Let me know before we get out of here. Let me know. Ooh, why I feel like I need a nap, y'all. I am so tired. Golly. All right, so we're gonna get out of here. Thank you all for stopping by. All right, bye.
Yeah.